beautiful souls. Welcome back to Facing the Mirror, the podcast where we stop running from the truth and start healing in it. I'm your host, Christina. I'm a counselor, coach, survivor, and real talk advocate. I'm here to help you unlearn the lies, rewrite your story, and reclaim your damn power. Today's episode is one I know many of you feel in your bones, but maybe haven't been able to name it. We're going to talk about reactive abuse. Let me say this loud and clear. Just because you snapped, screamed, threw something, or lost control does not mean you're the abuser. Let's break that down. What is reactive abuse? Reactive abuse is when someone, often a narcissist or emotionally manipulative partner, pushes you, provokes you, pokes at your emotional wounds repeatedly until you explode. And then they weaponize that explosion to paint you as the problem. They gaslight you with things like, wow, see how crazy you are? Or, this is why no one wants to be around you. My personal favorite, you're abusive and you're toxic. And suddenly you are apologizing for the breakdown that they orchestrated. Let me be crystal clear. This is not abuse. This is a trauma response. This is survival mode. This is your nervous system crying out for air in a space that's been suffocating you for far too long. Let's talk examples. Example number 1, the quiet sabotage. Imagine you're constantly being ignored, dismissed, or lied to. Every time you express a concern, it's minimized. You finally catch them in a lie again, and you lose it. You scream, you throw their phone, and now they're calm, cool, collected, and filming you. Look how abusive you are. But they never recorded the part where they told you that your feelings were invalid for 6 straight months. Example number 2 would be known as the emotional setup. You're told to be honest, communicate more, and so you do. But then you're met with eye rolls, mockery, cold silences, and weaponized therapy language. Eventually, you explode, and that moment becomes their justification for calling their friends, their therapist, or even the police to say, see, they're unstable. I'm the victim. What's really going on? Let's just call it what it is. Manipulation, projection, and control. Narcissists, especially covert ones, are masters at flipping the script. They abuse you long enough to provoke your reaction, then use your reaction to justify their abuse. It's a trap, and it works because you're a human being who feels. If you have ever sat on the bathroom floor crying because you can't believe what you just said, if you've ever begged someone to understand why you reacted that way, if you've ever felt like you were becoming what you hated, you are not alone, and you are not broken. What makes reactive abuse so common is it often happens to those just like us. Yeah, unresolved trauma, anxious or fearful avoidant attachment styles, a deep desire to be understood or feel safe, repeated cycles of walking on eggshells, and genuine empathy being exploited by someone who lacks it. They rely on your empathy, on your silence, on your guilt. But guess what? That ends today. Well, the truth bomb is a reactive moment doesn't make you abusive. If you can admit it, if you can feel remorse, if you try to change, if you're even here listening to this podcast trying to learn and heal, you are not the problem. Abusers don't self-reflect. They don't question if they were too harsh. They don't asking, was that me? Could I have done better? But you do. There is hope for the future. And here's what healing looks like. Naming the patterns without shame. Learning your triggers and your nervous system responses. Practicing regulation through tools like breathwork, grounding, and boundaries. choosing different responses in future relationships without blaming yourself or how you had to survive the last one. Surrounding yourself with spaces that validate, not provoke. And if no one's told you this, you are allowed to be human in your healing. So now what? Here's what I want you to do today. Reflect. Was there a time you reacted and were made to feel like the villain? Reframe it. What were you reacting to? What was the trigger underneath? Write a letter to that version of you, the one who snapped, and tell them that you understand and you forgive them. And if you really want to dive deeper, join me every week in my Zoom room focused on shadow work. We don't just talk about healing, we do it unfiltered, honest, and heart first. Because listen, you are not crazy, you are not too much, you are not abusive for finally standing up for yourself. You just forgot who you were after being told who you were not for so long. This has been Facing the Mirror. If this resonated, share it with someone who needs to know they aren't alone. Leave a review so we can reach more souls who are tired of being silenced. And remember, the mirror isn't your enemy, it's your starting point. Stay grounded, stay accountable, and above all, stay free.